Hey, everybody, welcome back and happy Prime Day. Today is day one of the Amazon Prime Days. And if you are a Disney fan like I am, then you know that this can be like one of the best times of the year to scoop up some good deals. So here's what we're gonna do today. I have put together an Amazon wish list of some of my travel must-haves as well as like my Disney must-haves. We're going to go through, we're going to look at all those things, and we're going to see, all right, what's a good deal, what's not, like what's something that you should scoop up now and what can wait until later. In case we haven't met, my name is Mary and I have a 5-year-old son named Jamie. We are a Disney loving family, and so that is why we are making this video here on Disney for Boy Moms. So we're going to hop into it. I've got my screen up and we are sharing it. Just so you know, I did this by basically I made an Amazon wish list of all of these items. I'm not going to share that wish list in the links down below in the description because if I do, then Amazon's thinking that you are going to buy that item for me and send it to me, and you don't know. No, we're good. We're good. Um, so most creators have an Amazon storefront where you can click on the link, you can buy the item, and then that creator earns like, a small commission from it. I do not have an Amazon storefront at this point just because you have to have like a certain number of videos well, maybe not videos, but you have to have a certain number of subscribers or followers. And I'm not there yet. And even if I do get there, I'm not sure if I'm going to go that route or not. I don't hate Amazon. But it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, that's so far down the road. We're going to worry about that later. So anyway, let's hop into this. So the first thing I have pulled up is actually not on the wish list, but it is something that I did go ahead and already buy today. There are two things that I already bought this morning because I just thought, that's a good deal and I need it anyway. So the first thing I bought is this handheld fan. This one is different because it's supposed to have a cooling plate in it that blows out cold air. And I mean, as you guys know, a few videos ago, I mentioned that the Disney trip that I was in the process of planning, I had to cancel it. But even though we're not going to Disney this year, we spend a lot of time on the ball field and it is hot, it is humid. I do not like to be hot or sweaty. So since I spend so much time on the ball field, we're about to start a ball, my son plays T-ball. So we're about to start a tournament. And y'all, I did not know that T-ballers do tournaments. I just thought T-ball was T-ball. Once the season was over, you're good. No, they're playing in a tournament. T-ball season feels like it's never going to end. I need for it to end. So anyway, this one should be arriving in a few days, so it should be here shortly, and I'm going to test it out to see if it actually does blow cold air. I will say, even if we're not on the ball field, I use fans quite frequently. There's a couple of other kids that live in the cove that we live in, and they like to go outside and play together, and us moms sit outside with them, and y'all, this heat. Y'all know how I feel about heat. So I'm going to test this out while the kids are out playing. So I'll get good use out of this, is what I'm trying to say. But okay, so let's hop over to the actual wish list. I was about to say list wish. We're going to pull up the actual wish list that I made. And here we go. So the first thing on it is, of course, insoles. Y'all, I have plantar fasciitis and I have to use insoles pretty much every day. But if I'm going to make it through a day where I'm walking 10 miles a day at the Disney parks, I got to have these. These I will probably go ahead and buy because they're normally $47.50. They're on sale for $39.99. I need a new set anyway, so I'm probably going to go ahead and buy these. Next up is a sleep mask because I need to sleep in complete darkness. So these eye masks can come in handy. This one's on sale for a little over $3 off. Listen, y'all, I'm not good at math, so I'm probably not going to get these discount prices right. So don't laugh at me. Even though it's a little over $3 off, I don't know. It's one of those, I could go either way. I could add it to cart, but it's not such a great deal that I'm like, I have to have this right now. Next up is the blister band-aids. I swear by these band-aids when your feet are just struggling after a park day. Even during a park day, I will throw some of these in my park bag just in case like the back of my shoe starts to rub my heel in a weird way. These are the best band-aids for that. This is a deal. I am gonna go ahead and add these to cart because the list price or the regular price is $7.12. It is on sale for $4.26. And I'm telling you right now, I cannot get these from like Walmart, Target, Walgreens, anywhere else for $4.26. That's why I'm actually about to add two to cart because I use them so much. So don't judge. Next up is one that actually does not have a Prime Day deal on it. They have a coupon for like $1 and I guess 80 cents off. This is probably not one that I would go ahead and add to cart. So it is for a 12-piece set of travel hangers. I do swear by these. I take them on every trip just because no matter what, these Disney resorts normally don't have enough hangers for me. And it's not that so just disclaimer, Disney does actually put a decent amount of hangers in each of their rooms at the resorts. I just like to hang up almost everything. I like to hang up a lot. And so they never have enough for me personally. I have a pack of these and I swear by them. I use them on every trip. They're super helpful. Would I buy them for only a $1.80 off? Probably not, because you can probably get a better deal on it like closer to Cyber Monday. All right, next. You know, it might not be a bad thing. So I've already filmed this video once. Can't remember if I've told you guys this yet. But the screen share footage did not save. So I'm having to re-record this. And the first time that I made this video, you know me, I rambled a lot. So it took me over an hour to do it. I will say it might not be a bad thing because I'm already going through this list faster than I did on the first try. So next up, this is one I am definitely scooping up. It is the Water Wipes on the Go packs. This has 8 packs of the travel packs of water wipes. I used to be able to find these like on the go travel packs in the Target baby section. I cannot find them in Target at all now. Not in the travel section, not in the baby section. I haven't even found them at Walmart. This is a pretty good deal because they are normally $15.69. They're on sale for $10.98. I'm going to go ahead and scoop these up. I use them on every single trip, whether we're going to Disney or not. If you watch my last video, you know that when I do road trips, I throw a pack of these. Actually, I throw 2 packs of these usually in the car for road trips. I throw a pack of these in my on my stroller. I throw a pack of these in the probably in the so I'm either gonna have a pack in the park bag or on the stroller, like in the side sling on the stroller itself. I'm also throwing a pack of them in my purse. So I've got them with me everywhere, no matter where I'm at in the parks. That's just a good deal, and you're gonna use them whether you're going to Disney or not, or at least I do. Okay, next up is the iPhone tripod with like those little octopus flexible arms. I use this because I attach this like little tripod to the handlebar of my stroller. So that way, when I'm in the parks, I can pull up the My Disney Experience app. I can pull up the park map and use it kind of like a GPS. And it also helps just to be hands free because I mean, us mamas, we only have so many hands. And so I like this. This is actually not a horrible deal. It's one of those I could go either way on. It's normally $14.99 on sale for $12.34. $12.34 is like it's kind of cheap for one of these. But it's one of those, like I said, it's not like I'm saving like tons and tons of money here. If I need one, I'm probably throwing it in the cart. If I don't, I'm probably leaving it here in the wish list. All right, this next one is one I would definitely put in cart if you need it. So in my last video, we talked about this little toy. It is an LCD doodle board tablet toy. My son, he has used it on so many trips. He even uses it at home. If he just feels like writing or drawing, he'll pick it up here at home and use it here. It is normally $24.99. They have it on sale for $15.99. That's actually a good deal. I would add this to cart. Just because, like, okay, if you're not planning a trip anytime soon, this would still make a good birthday present or Christmas present. So, this is one I would scoop up. Next is the poncho. So, when we went with my parents, my mom and I knew that we needed some sort of rain gear. We didn't know what. So, of course, we went down the rabbit hole of researching. We didn't want to have to deal with carrying umbrellas, and now that I think about it, it's I don't know. I probably would take an umbrella into the park. But we realized that, like, hey, if I'm pushing the stroller and it starts raining, I can't really push with both hands and hold an umbrella. It's just not going to work. So we knew we wanted ponchos, but we didn't want like the cheap garbage bag type ponchos. We didn't want anything that we had to pull off over our heads. So we found these. These are actually zip up ponchos. Let me pop onto here. Here we go. So this is the one that I got. It looks a little red, but it does fall more on the pink side, but you have a zipper. And it is roomy. You can I would say if you have like a backpack purse or a backpack on, you could probably put this over the backpack. It is plus size friendly, and I say that because they only come like for the adult size. So this is the adult size. It only comes in one size. So I was worried, but it fits on me. And I'm plus size. It also fits on my mom, who's a lot smaller than me. She has more room, and she could probably wear it with a backpack on her back, and you know maybe a faint like a crossbody bag. She could wear it with a lot of stuff. For me, if I wore it with a backpack, the back of my legs would probably get a little bit wet, but not bad. But we love it because it does have a hood, so there is a hood up here. It does unzip, so that way we're not having to pull them off over our heads. And it comes with a little storage bag, so you can roll it up, stick it back in the storage bag. Anyway, it is normally $24.99. It's currently on price for or price. It's currently on sale for $21.24. If you're in the market for a poncho, I would say this is a good deal. Go ahead and scoop that one up. Um, we're not in the market for one, so I'm not about to add it. They do come in a lot of different colors. So if you're a dude and you're like, hey, I don't want to wear pink poncho with white polka dots, they do have them in solid colors because I ordered one for my son in a solid color, and I think it's down here. So we're going to skip this. We're going to come back to this momentarily. But they have them in kid sizes as well. So I got my son a black one. I got him, he is only 5, but he's in the 98th percentile for height. For all you parents out there who know what those percentile charts mean. If you don't know, it means that he is taller than 98% of the other kids his age. So basically, he's 5, but he's pretty much the height of a 6-year old. He's a tall kid. Did not get that part from me because I'm a short girl. But anyway, I got him this in the 7 to 9 years because I was not sure if the next size smaller was going to fit him. I'm glad that I got it for him in the 7 to 9 years. Yeah, it's a little long on him right now. He's got a lot of room in it, but he'll be able to wear it for multiple years. He will grow into it. It is black. It does have a zipper down the middle. You just can't really see it in here. The children's sizes are normally $23.99 on sale for $19.99. If you're looking for one for your kid, I would probably go ahead and scoop this one up. Now, I will say this is not like the consistency of a garbage bag. So you're not buying the cheap plastic garbage bag ponchos for 20 bucks. This is more the consistency of a raincoat, like a lightweight raincoat. So like an unlined one. Um I didn't find that we sweat a lot underneath it. It kept us dry, and it rolls up and goes into a little storage bag, and we're going to get multiple years of use out of this one. So I did not mind paying these prices, knowing how long we would be able to use them. Okay, so if we go back up, we have our tag along stroller accessory. I like this because, okay, so if I'm on a mommy and me trip and it's just me and him, and he decides he wants to get out of his stroller and walk, he's not one of those kids that like typically like runs off or wanders off. He just has a mama who wants to make sure that we are absolutely being the safest that we can and that I'm not losing my kid. So this little stroller accessory, let me click on it. You can attach it to like one of the sidebars on your stroller. Let me pop this up so you can see it. And basically, because like I said, as mamas, we only have 2 hands. So it's really hard to push a stroller that you've got loaded down with all your Disney stuff and hold your kid's hand and manage to walk. So this little thing basically is just a little loop that the kid can hold on to while they're walking next to you. Um, I will say we use this a lot when he was younger. Now that he's older, Like, I'm not as nervous as I was. So he doesn't use this as much. He'll hold on to it if he wants to, but now that he's older, I know that he's not really gonna like walk away. He may run ahead of me a little bit, but he ain't getting far from mama. So this is, I would recommend this if you have a younger kid, um, or even if you have a 5 year old like I do, and that 5 year old likes to wander off, I would still recommend it. This is one that it's normally not that expensive. It's normally $8.99. It is on sale for $7.64. So you're not saving a ton, but you're also not breaking the bank. This is one that if I needed it, I would probably go ahead and scoop it up on Prime Day, just save a little bit of money. And because it's 764, that's really a good price. All right, so back to our list. Let's keep on scrolling down. This suitcase is definitely one I would get on Prime Day if you're in the market for a new suitcase. I bought this exact suitcase for our trip back in November, and I really like it. It is 30 inches. It is a hard shell suitcase, but it's not like super, super heavy. It has two compartments and it is expandable, and it's got those little spinner wheels. I've had some with spinner wheels and without. I swear by those spinner wheels. But this one is normally $120. It's on sale for $81.88. Back when I was in the market for a suitcase, I looked at like TJ Maxx, Home Goods, but I don't really think they have any at Home Goods. I looked at Marshalls, I looked at Burlington's, I looked at like all of the bargain stores, and this one went on sale for a similar price back like last year. I think I got it Prime Day last year, if I'm going to be honest. But yeah, I could not find one of the same size that had the same features at any of the bargain stores that cost less than this one does right here, than this 81.88. So if you are in the market for a suitcase, like I said, this is a really good deal. This is one I would scoop up. This next one also I feel like is a really good deal for like how much we use it and the fact that I pack it every single time we go to Disney, because like, let's be real, sometimes you go to Disney and you just unexpectedly get sick. There's a whole lot of people there, which means a whole lot of germs. And if you wake up not feeling good in the middle of the night, you the reality is you can't really like hop down to the store, like to the gift shop or to the sundry store in the resort and grab a thermometer. They don't carry the thermometers in stores, not that I have seen. And so this is the one that I picked up. Like I said, I put it in my meds cube, which is coming up. That's lower. That's further on down in this list. I throw it in my meds cube every time we go, just because as soon as I don't pack it, I need it. And I'm like, oh, I'm kicking myself for not packing it. But this one is normally $22.98. It's on sale for $13.99. I don't know if you can find a digital thermometer in like Walmart or Target that is priced at $13.99. So this is one that if you need one, I'd scoop this one up, whether it's for travel or everyday use, because this is the one we use for everyday use as well. Okay, next up, I'm gonna actually go in on this one. So this one makes me smile so much, and you guys are probably like, "Why did you get this?" So last November, we took my son on a big birthday trip um, to Disney. We stayed at Contemporary. We did Mickey's Very Merry. Here we go. This is a cute one. And we really just love decorating our resort windows whenever we go. So whether it's like an Easter trip, a summer trip, or whatnot, we like to like decorate the windows because it's just festive. It's fun. The other guests see it, and it usually makes them smile. But when we went for Christmas, I found this pack. It's like a Mickey and Minnie Christmas window cleans pack, and they look like little gingerbread men. I love it. So we took this, we decorated our window at Contemporary. We stayed in Bay Lake Tower, and you could see the window clings from like the little walkway that connects Contemporary Resort to Bay Lake Tower. And we saw so many people looking and pointing and smiling, but we loved it too. This is one of those items that's just not really going to break the bank. It's normally $7.99. It's on sale for $6.39. So this is one I would probably go ahead and scoop up if that's something that, like, if you want to decorate your window. And they are window clings, so they're not adhesive. It's not going to damage the windows. We were able to easily take them off and windows looked perfectly fine. But yeah, it just makes me smile because it was such a good memory from that trip. All right, so here we are back at our list. Another one, another item that I take on every single, not just Disney trip, but every single trip where we are gone for more than 2 days, is this pop up hamper. It's collapsible. It easily fits in a suitcase. It's super lightweight. I mean, hello, it's a pop up mesh laundry hamper. But I like it because I don't like leaving dirty clothes just in a pile on the floor. I just, when I was, before I had kids, when I was like young and in my 20s, didn't bother me at all. Now I can't do it. I really just can't do it. But this one I like because, well, first of all, it's not going to break the bank. It's normally $9.49. It's now on sale for $7.59. If you need one, I would scoop this one up. And I will say I have tried just doing a travel like laundry bag before, but I don't even like that because it's in the way. I don't like it. This I like because it keeps things nice and neat. It keeps your dirty clothes away from the clean clothes. And if you decided to do laundry while you're there, which, listen, I've done it. I've done laundry while I was there. It makes it easy. So this is one where, no, I mean, you're not even saving $2, but it's priced so low that I would just add it to cart if you need it. Next up is a stroller caddy. So we used this stroller caddy for a very long time. And I loved it. Here, I'll show it to you. Let me just zoom in here. Here we go. There we go. I loved it. It is solid color. This particular color is gender neutral, and to me, it was just aesthetically pleasing. So I loved it. It has two spots for water bottles, and they can hold a lot. They can hold my 32-ounce Brita filtered water bottle, which you'll see here in a second. Um, it has in those water bottle spots, they are insulated. It has a middle section that is lined that I used to throw my phone in all the time. You've got this top flap where you can put things like I used to put my little tubes of chapstick up in here. This little pocket right here. Let's see if there's a different way. Here we go. This is the same little pocket that's right here. It's got a zipper and like a strap, so you can use it as a wristlet if you need to, like, listen, let's be real, mamas. If we need to put like our mama stuff in this pouch, and then we can unzip it and take it into the bathroom with us rather than having to lug in the whole park bag, you've got that. On the back side, let me flip it around. So that is not the back side. Here we go. This is the back side. On the back side, it does have like a little compartment for wipes. It's just, I loved it. It was really good. We used it for a while. The only reason why we don't still use it is because I upgraded us to a stroller caddy from Happily Ever Threads. If you've never heard of Happily Ever Threads, or if you've never shopped her website, what are you doing with your life? Sorry, I say that just because I love all of her stuff. She does like cup sleeves, she does tote bags, stroller caddies, waffle sets, like waffle shirt and short sets for adults, kids, youth. She does little bubbles for babies. So I love it. Love, love, love that store. I will link it down below. I don't earn a commission from that, but I will link it down below just because like I love it so much. And we recently upgraded to one of their stroller caddies that has pretty much all the same features. It is bigger, and it also has the Mickey Park hat design on it. I tell you what, I will pop a picture or some footage. I'll go outside, do some footage. It's currently connected to my stroller. I'll get either a picture or some footage and I'll pop it in right here for you. Now, disclaimer, that stroller caddy, I want to say it cost me like $40 rather than $20. So if you're just looking for a solid color everyday caddy that does not necessarily have to be Disney theme and you don't really want to spend $40 on it, which I thought it was $40 well spent. But if you're like, hey, that's just not in the budget, girl, I get you. I get you. This is actually a pretty good one. Like, this is one I would recommend if you're looking for a caddy that's around 20 bucks. This is one I would go ahead and scoop up right now. Okay, next on the list is my Brita stainless steel water bottle with a filter. So the reason why I love this one so much is that it has a filter that you just stick in the straw part of it. And so if you want to fill up with free water from the free water stations, you are not going to be drinking what tastes like swamp water. Sorry, guys. I am from one of the parts of the country that has just such good tasting drinking water. Maybe I'm like a water snob or something, but I will say, like, I can't drink that. That Florida water is very hard for me to drink. I have also have relatives that live in New York. New York water does not taste that far off from Florida water, and in my mind. So I use this in a lot of different places. But I love it. Here's the thing though, I was not paying attention to the size when I bought this. So you'll see it says it is a 32-ounce water bottle. Most water bottles that you see out there are like 24 ounces, maybe a little bit bigger. But this 32-ounce water bottle, I just wasn't paying attention. So I bought one for myself. I bought this pink one for myself and like a deep, it wasn't navy. I bought like a charcoal color one for my son. This water bottle, when it came in, it was so big. It was bigger than I expected it to be, but it was so big that I just thought there's no way my son can use this just because he's going to be dropping it. It's so big, he's going to be dropping it nonstop. So I ended up giving it to my dad, who actually likes it. I like it too. It keeps your drinks cold for a while, and it also filters things out. But now that I'm looking at it, as long as I've talked about that, I'm looking at it right now, and there is no prom day deal on that. So skip that one. Next up is my stroller that I love so much, the Britax Be Free stroller. There is not a prom day deal on this either. So I got this stroller at a previous Prime Day. And I did not pay. It's currently priced at $242,999. I think the regular price is somewhere around like $269,999. So it's on like a small sale, but it's not like a super Prime Day deal. It's not even tagged as a Prime Day deal. I will say I do love this stroller. I wish that I had this stroller from the start. We went through two other strollers before we got this one, and I like really wish I just would have started with this one. This next item is one I would absolutely buy right now. Yeah, it's only $4 off, so it's not like you're out there saving like boatloads of cash, but this is an item we have used every single road trip since we bought it, and we've gotten so much use out of it. I highly recommend it. And if it's $4 off, go ahead and save you that $4. Spend it on something else. Spend it on like a Mickey pretzel or something. But yeah, this is the car trash can with lid. Love this one. I talk about it in my in the video that I posted like a little over a week ago. So go watch that video. I also talk about this next item in that video, the car backseat organizers. They have a spot for your tablet. They have so many compartments for a lot of things, and they even have a little tray table that pops down. This is one if you need these little backseat organizers. I would go ahead and scoop up this Prime Day deal because they're normally $36.99 for a 2-pack. And right now they are on sale for $24.78, and that's for two. So that to me is a good deal. Next item is the AirTag holder for kids' shoelaces. Y'all, this kind of makes me laugh. I go back and forth on it. Like I said earlier, my kid doesn't stray. Like, he doesn't wander off. He doesn't really stray that far from his mama. But when the first time I took him, I was just kind of nervous that something was going to happen. Maybe he would get lost or wander off and I would lose track of my kid. So I decided to get an Apple AirTag and put it on him. A lot of parents do this. Like, if you do this, don't feel bad about it. I just kind of laugh at myself because I'm like, okay, did I really need to do that? Is that like a bridge too far? I don't know. But if it makes you feel better, do it. So we got these little things, it's like a little compartment for it. I'm going to pull this up. If you're going to put an AirTag on your kid, I would get this. So they have things that you can pin it on them, or you can like hook it onto like their belt loop. I got this just because my son tends to wear like athletic shorts or athletic pants in the park, depending on the time of the year. So he's not going to have a belt loop. They don't want to pin something on him and have him messing with it. This thing you can stick. Let me see if they've got a good picture of it. Here we go. No, come back. Y'all, technology. This thing, you can stick the AirTag. Let me pull this up. You can stick the AirTag in the little holder, and then you can flip it over and you can either put it like it shows you right here. You can put it on a shoelace, or if your kid has like the Velcro straps, which my kid did at the time, we just stuck it on the little Velcro strap, and he just said it was his special button that he was wearing on his shoe, and he didn't have a problem with it, and it didn't bother him at all. So this is normally not that expensive. It's normally like around $8. It's on sale for $6.39. So it's one of those where I think no, you're not saving like wads of cash from this Prime Day deal, but like I said, if this is one of those things that just gives you peace of mind to put an air tag on your kid's shoe, go ahead and get it. Okay, next up is probably my favorite piece of like travel gear because it is the mouse ears travel case. So what you might not know about me is that I like to collect mouse ears. Like I have a lot of them, and they're on like little headband stands in the top of my closet. There's a whole display thing for them. I love collecting mouse ears. But every time I go to the park, I like to wear mouse ears because, like, as many mouse ears as I have, it's not like I can throw on like a pair of ears and go to Target. I mean, I guess I could, but I would get some looks. So anyway, if I'm in Disney, I want to wear those mouse ears. So I don't like just tossing them in my suitcase because I don't want, like, I don't know, I don't want anything to happen to them. So I have this mouse ears travel case that I do like. You can fit a good number of mouse ears in there. If you're looking for something to pack your ears in, it even has like a little strap. So if you want to carry it as like a carry-on purse, you can do that. It's normally $26.99. It's currently on sale for $20.79. Honestly, if you're in the market for an ears case, that's not a bad price. If you've been wanting one of those, scoop that one up. Okay, next up is Miss Mouth Messy Eater Stain Treater Pen. It's a 2-pack, and I have a very hard time saying all of that together. Just FYI, because I had a friend who looked at it and saw the first 2 or 3 words, Miss Mouth. And she said, just from the looks of it, it looked like maybe it was a teeth whitening pen. It is not. It is a stain remover for your clothes pen. So yeah, don't put it in your mouth. This one is normally $13.99. It's on sale for $11.89. It might not be a bad thing to scoop up if you need one. Save you a couple of bucks. But honestly, this is probably one of those deals that I'm just going to keep scrolling on by. Next up is a box of 200 like lens wipes, individually wrapped lens wipes. Like I mentioned in my last video, I keep some of these in the car for road trips, for like really for every day. Because if you wear glasses, then like that the struggle is real. You know that like sometimes you'll just you'll be going about your everyday life and then you'll realize that you've got smudges and fingerprints and God only knows what all over your glasses and you have no idea how they got all over your glasses. So the lens wipes, definitely something I take on road trips. Like I said, I also throw them in my purse for park days and stuff like that. These are normally $16.99, on sale for $12.33. It's not a bad deal if you need to get a new box of these. I would definitely take advantage of like that little discount. But if you don't need, like, I don't really need a box of these right now, so I'm gonna keep on scrolling. All right, next is one that I will probably go ahead and add to cart. So this is basically an athletic skirt or squirt. Oh, it says link squirt skirts. Okay, anyway, it is an athletic skirt for women. It has a pair of built-in shorts with it. It has pockets both in the skirt and in the shorts part. And the reason why I like it is because of the length. Listen, some of us like chubbier girls with very thick thighs. Some of us don't like to show that off. I want to show y'all my cottage cheese looking legs. So, this is one I'll probably get because I like the length, and it's currently $30.68. It's normally $37.99. So this is not a bad deal, and I normally don't see this one go on sale that often. This is not a bad deal. I'll probably go ahead and throw that in the cart just because I need it. Okay, next up is a handheld fan. So the first one that we looked at is a handheld fan, but it has a cooling plate. This does not have a cooling plate. It's just a regular fan. The reason why I'm looking at this one is because my son wants a new fan. This one has several different speeds. Um, and he can take it and pop it on a table. If we're like eating lunch or something, he can set it on the table and still have that cool air or that air blowing on him. So it is normally $15.99. It's on sale for $11.99. Honestly, that's not a bad price for a fan. I'll probably go ahead and get that for him. Next is an airplane pocket. This one I am going to go ahead and add to cart. It is $10 off. So it is normally $29.99, on sale for $19.99. I've been meaning to try one of these because I know a lot of people who fly quite frequently. They have these, they love these. It's just something you can like slide over the tray table and it holds all your stuff so that like during takeoff, you're not sitting there holding everything. Same thing during landing. But yeah, since this one's $10 off, I'll probably go ahead and pick this one up. Next is another thing I'll probably go ahead and get just because I love it. I love it. I love it. It's a bluey shirt. It's a mama themed bluey shirt. Let me pull it up. So while I'm pulling it up, it is normally $19.99. It is on sale for $13.49. And as you can see, it just says mama, and but all of the letters are like the different patterns for the different dogs, and I love it. I think this one would probably be a really good outfit for Animal Kingdom Day since the Bluey Conservation Station is now open. Next up is my packing cubes. I have the Bag Smart packing cubes, and I really do like them. Um, I feel like I have so many sets of these though. I don't regret it. But if you're looking for some packing cubes, these are only like what, three, almost $4 off. No, yeah. These are only like $4 off. Somebody else can do the math better than I can. Um, so it's not like it's one of those where it's not like you're saving like wads of cash. But if you've been looking at these or if you need some packing cubes, I mean, go ahead and scoop these up for $17.76. Next is the Meds packing cube that I have talked about that I mentioned earlier. And I always take like a little medicine bag. Um, so I've got this one, which is a little bit smaller on the smaller side if you don't want to take up that much room in your suitcase. And then I have a bigger one that has two compartments, and usually I take that if it's like four of us going. That one, sorry, I'm scrolling on past it without even talking about the price. It is normally $13.99. It's on sale for $11.89. If you need one that doesn't take up that much room, this is the one I would get. And I say that much room just compared to my other one. This one takes up way less room than my other one. Okay. Next up is something for all of us fair skinned girls that have fine hair. um, so it's a powdered sunscreen that has like a little brush on it, and you can put it on your scalp. So you can sort of put it on your scalp. Now it does come across a little powdery. You might have to like work it in. So if you have darker hair, it doesn't look like you just have like a streak of white. Unless you want to go for that look. I mean, you can make it work. But this one is normally $25. It's on sale for $19.99. I will probably pick this up just because I've been meaning to pick it up anyway. And this summer, I have been wearing a lot of ball hats, either to the ball field or to the swimming pool if we're swimming, just to cover the scalp and give me a little shade on the face. But I feel like it's starting to affect my hairline a little bit right here. So I really need to lay off the ball caps, but I have fine hair. My scalp will get burnt, and a burnt scalp is it's so much misery. So I'm probably going to go ahead and pick this up so that I can do less ball caps and not burn my scalp. Okay. Sorry. Okay, next up is actually something that I'm probably going to go ahead and put in the cart just for my son. So, my son, Jamie, he came to me recently and said that he wanted his own camera so that he can make his own videos and vlogs. And I know he's just doing it to like, play around. He thinks it's so cool to play like he's a video YouTuber, like he's a YouTube creator. And he has like a little digital camera, like the little ones that we all got for our kids like a year or two ago. That was like 20-25 bucks. And all it does is it takes the grainiest pictures ever. But he loves it, but it does not do video. So he told me he wanted a camera where he can make his own videos. So listen, I'm not about to like he can make all the videos he wants. I'm not about to post them. So that's what I'm trying to say. Just because we're just not there yet. But this little set, it's like a whole set, and it's normally $39.99. It's on sale for $28.89. That's why I'm probably going to go ahead and put this in cart, just to give to him for either a birthday present or a Christmas present. He would love this, to be honest. So, and that's a pretty good price. Next up is another camera. So, you guys, every single like year, when I know Prime Day is coming up, I say, all right, I'm going to save a lot of money. We're gonna like stop spending money and we're gonna scrimp and save, and I'm gonna have hundreds and hundreds of dollars to spend on Prime Day. And then guess what? It never happens. So, and it happened to me again this year. So the reason why I bring that up is because I really want the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 like creator camera. So if you don't already know, I am a realtor here in Tennessee, and for my real estate business, I do a lot of video, like video walkthroughs or a video tour of a model home, a video like walk and talk through a neighborhood or through a certain part of town. And I've been using my iPhone, and I mean that's fine, but I really want to upgrade to this DJI Osmo Pocket 3, to be honest. And it would also be really good whenever we get back to a Disney park. It would also be really good in the parks. Um, that camera is normally $669. It is currently on sale for $512. It's over $100 savings. It's actually over $150 savings. I really wish I could scoop this up because that's such a good price. But again, I didn't do it. I didn't do what I said I was going to do. So maybe by the time Cyber Monday rolls around, I can revisit this. But anyway, moving right along. Next, I have the Reef Water Vista Hires. Y'all, I really do want to love the Reef sandals. They're just a little too narrow for me. Like, I can make them work if I'm like going to a wedding or say if I'm going to church. I would not be able to make them work for an entire park day. So anyway, I have the Reefs on here just because I've been looking at this particular pair for a while. They're normally $80. They're on sale for $53.17. If you are in the market for some Reefs, this is a really good price. I would scoop these up if I were you. Next up is the ones that I actually really like to wear instead of the Reef sandals. It's the Crocs women's sandals. This pair right here looks so similar, like to the in like the design or the style of the Reefs. They're just not in stock, so there's nothing to look at there. Here's another set of Crocs that's just like, you know, a set of slides, but has like a little, gives you a little bit of height. These are on sale for a pretty good price. They're normally $59.95. They're on sale for $35.97. I'm really tempted to add these to cart. There's another set of Croc sandals that I'm looking at that are not actually on this list, but they're priced at $29.99. Just, yeah, I might have to add those to cart. So next up is another vlogging camera, because I've been going back and forth. Do I want something like the DJI Osmo, which of course I do, or do I want something like this Sony vlog camera? The Sony vlog camera could be good for videos like this where I'm sitting down at a desk talking to you guys. But there's not a like technically a prime deal on it. They've just dropped the price. So it was originally $598. It's now $498. So it's $100 less. But like I said, there's no like official Prime Day deal on this one. I'm skipping this one for now. Well, not only do I like not have the $498, but even if I did have it, I would probably skip it for now. Next up is the DJI Osmo Mobile Gimbal Stabilizer for a phone. And the reason why I've sort of been looking at this one, I don't know if I'll end up even getting this no matter what kind of sale it goes on. But the reason why I've been looking at this one is because a lot of other realtors that I know have been talking about it, how they just attach their iPhone to it and they use that instead of the DJI Osmo, because this you can get for around $100, where the DJI Osmo is like $500-600. So I've been looking at this one. There is no official Prime Day deal on it. When I first added it to this list, it was $103. Now it's $99, so it's only $4 savings. But that's also not an official Prime Day deal. This one I'm skipping for now. The next is another set of reefs that I just thought looked so cute, like pairing it with like a cute outfit or a cute dress, but there is no Prime Day deal on that one, so we're skipping it. Next up is a neck fan, because like I said, we've been spending a lot of time outside and mama don't like to sweat. So I've been eyeing this particular neck fan just because I know somebody else who has it and she really likes it. It is normally $35.99. It is on sale for $21.84. I don't know. I mean, like, that's not a bad savings, to be honest. That's more savings than I've seen on some of these other fans that are in this list. I just don't know if I'm gonna add, like, if I'm gonna buy 2 or 3 fans on Prime Day. I may add this to cart. I don't know. TBD. Next up is my absolute favorite pair of walking shoes. It's the Hoka Clifton Tims. Um, Y'all, I don't know what it is, but to me, or at least to my feet, the On Cloud shoes. I've tried 2 different pairs of On Clouds, and it just felt like walking on cement blocks. And honestly, the Hokas have been the ones that have like done the best for my feet for many, many years now. And it's all I'll wear to a park. So I usually keep an eye on the Hoka Clifton Tins because I love those. But they're out of stock. Let's see. Do they even have any in stock? And if they do, are they on sale? I usually like the solid colors, like a black, maybe a gray. There are no Prime Day deals on these though. Look at like, oh, that's not a bad color, but it's like butter yellow. That is offensive. What? We are not Tennessee Vol fans. Get those out of here. Um, my mom will go for like the bright colors. This isn't bad. Like that color is not bad. But yeah, as you can see, there's like no. This is the other ones that I'll use are the gray ones. There are no Prime Day deals on these, so we're just gonna go back to the list and we're gonna skip over the Hokas. I wish they would have Prime Day deals. Come on now, come on now. We all need new shoes on Prime Day. Let's see. Let's get back to where we were. Next up is another item I've been watching for so long. It's the freshly picked weekender bag that has like the Mickey Mouse pattern. I love it. I want to use it as like my carry-on bag. It's currently out of stock, but there have been other Prime Days and like Cyber Mondays where it's so this normally runs like 200 plus dollars, 200, maybe a little bit more. There have been a few times where I've seen it go on sale for a really, really good price, and I just didn't buy it because I was trying to be financially responsible at the time. Like, y'all, adulting is sometimes so frustrating because who wants to be financially responsible all of the time? But yeah, so I have kicked myself for not picking it up when it like went on sale, but it's not even available right now. So we're gonna keep going. The next one is like one of the Prime Day deals I scooped up early, early, early this morning. Look, last purchase today. So I love this bag as like a pool bag. They've got different colors and designs now. Look, they have a stitch one. So I love this because it's like a bog bag. Um, but it's got Mickey on it. This one actually has Minnie on it. This one has Stitch. So I love these. These are normally like $64.99. They're on sale for $39.99. So when I saw that, that's the lowest price I've seen it go on sale for, like since I've added this or since I've like been watching it. Oh my god, a little purple Stitch. You're so cute. But when I saw that it went down to $39.99, I scooped one up. I got it in, of course, they call it green, but to me it looks more like a mint color. So I got Mickey in the mint color. I cannot wait to get this in. And hang on, let me switch to this picture so you get like a better size reference. It is like a little bit larger. So I know that there are smaller versions of like these little bags. This one's a little bit larger, so you can fit like more stuff in it. This is one that I obviously went ahead and scooped it up. This is one that I would say if you want this bag, get it now because that's the best deal I've ever seen for it. All right, back to the list. Okay, so we have our Apple AirTags. That's a 4-pack. You can buy them individually or in packs. These are not even available, so we're going to keep going. Next one is actually a Disney stroller cover that I have been meaning to get. Y'all, heartbreak story time, or at least it was a heartbreak for me. I accidentally left my last stroller cover in Hollywood Studios. Ugh. It was the end of the night. We were at the bus stop. I was breaking down the stroller. We were getting ready to get on the bus. And so I was pulling everything out of the bottom of the stroller, and I pulled my stroller cover out. I set it on a bench at the bus stop, and I accidentally left that there. Ugh. But anyway, it is not on sale. So we're passing by this one. There's no Prime Day deal on that. Boo. I have this simple modern filtered water bottle. I put this on the list because I thought that it looked, well, honestly, it costs a little bit less than the Brita one. And I thought that it looked smaller than the Brita one. But now, upon further notice, this one is actually bigger. So the Brita water bottle is 32 ounces. This one's 34. So this one's going to be bigger. Honestly, I don't need a bigger one. So we're just going to delete that. This, I wish that it were in stock. And if it were in stock, I would really want it to have a Prime Day deal. This is another really, really good Prime Day deal. So it's the Sony noise canceling wireless headphones. I have a pair of these already. And they are normally $179.99. They're really, really good headphones. They're expensive, but they're really good headphones. I did not pay $179.99. I paid like $99. And I thought I was getting them on a really good sale when I paid $99. Y'all, Prime Day deal, they are currently $83. Scoop these up. If you need wireless headphones that have noise canceling, and they have like the cushions on them so like your ears don't get hurt. Like I cannot do earbuds, they hurt my ears. So I have to put something over my ears. These are so comfortable over my ears. Get this. Just get this. Just do yourself a favor. Next is a set of kids wireless headphones with noise canceling feature. They're also over the ear headphones. They're normally $39.99. They're on sale for $31.99. I just might get these for my son. I do not know because here's the thing. He is not in like desperate need of some new headphones. He does have some wireless headphones. They just don't have noise canceling. So it's like, oh, do I go ahead and get these for him? Do I not? I don't know. But that's honestly, if you're in the market for wireless headphones for your kids that can also do noise canceling, that's not a bad price. So that deal I think would be worthwhile. Okay, next up is another fan, guys. Can you tell I don't like to sweat? I go back and forth on whether I want this one or not. I already have a stroller fan, like with the octopus arms that I can attach to the handlebar so that I can like be fanned while strolling. But it does not have a misting feature. And so I'm like, do I get one that has a misting feature? Because do I go ahead and get this one so I can be misted while walking, or do I not? This is normally $26.99. It's on sale for $20.89. Like, I think that's kind of a like on a fan, on this kind of fan, that's not a bad price. So if you're looking for a fan like that, I would say go ahead and get that one. If you want like a misting fan that you can attach to the stroller, that's not a bad deal. Next up is this is something that I not only use every single day at Disney, I use it every single day in real life. It's a portable charger. This one, it has a couple of cords with different attachment types. So you can connect it to your iPhone. I've used it to charge my son's tablet on a road trip. We've charged wireless headphones. We've charged a lot of things. I like this one not only because it has different like little attachments for different devices, but it also can plug directly into a wall. So when we get home from the park at night and we're like plugging everything into charge, this one does not have to be plugged into a cable and then connected to a wall. I can just plug it directly into the wall, and I love it. And then our last item is a crossbody bum bag. Y'all, when I was a kid, we just called these fanny packs. But I guess now they wear them differently and whatnot. But I generally like these ones. So I do have some Stone and Clover bags. And like, I'll just say this, they're not, in my opinion, they are not plus size girl friendly. And here's why: they have a thinner strap, so it does kind of dig into you, but they have a shorter strap. And so, us bigger girls, we kind of need bigger straps. Like the thick strap, I like how this one has a thicker strap. it's nice because, and it's nice on anybody, whether you're plus size or not, because it distributes the weight a little bit better and it doesn't dig into you. But this strap is a lot longer than the Stony Clover one. And here's the thing with the Stony, maybe I'll find a picture. I don't know, but like with the strap, when the strap is so short, like that bag falls at an awkward spot on you, and it's not the most flattering when you are a little bit bigger. So these ones have a longer strap. They can hang down lower, which is a little more flattering, at least for my body type. And I'll say that the pouch is also bigger than the Stone and Clover ones. The Stone and Clover ones, it can get by. Like I can make it work. These ones are really, really like they're a lot bigger. I can fit a lot more in there, and I love that. I will say though, this is a prom day deal that I am going to skip. They are normally $22.89. They're on sale for $19.46. That's right below $20. It's not bad, but I'm skipping it just because sometimes I see them like go on sale for a little bit less, and I'm not in dire need of one of these right now. Um, so yeah, that is the end of that list. You probably didn't think that that was ever going to happen, but thank you for hanging in there until the very end of the video with me. If there is something that you would consider to be a park must have or a travel must have that is not on this list, drop it in the comments down below, because I always like to look at other people's favorites to see if there's something out there that I'm missing. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.